Hi there, babies. I know it's kind of long overdue, but I'm going to make a video today on how to do a very simple cat eye. And actually I'm going to do two variations on it, so this should be interesting. So the first one we're going to do, let me get my hair out of the way, is we're just going to do a simple cat eye with just black eyeshadow and eyeliner. And so what you're going to want to do, first of all, is take an eyeshadow primer, because you want to get as much color impact as possible. Now you could use a black primer if you happen to have one, but I know not everyone has a black primer, but flash colored primers are pretty readily available, so that's what we're going to do. Next, you will need black eyeshadow. We're going to be using Oil Slick by Urban Decay. It's just it's just like a really deep black with a satin finish and glitter. And what I'm going to do first is take actually, you know what, I always start lightest to darkest, so what we're going to do first, before that, is we're going to take a white eyeshadow. I'm just going to use the matte white out of L'Oreal High Intensity Pigments, what's the duo called? Animated. Now, if you don't want to use like pure white as your brow highlight, you can just use your face powder. That works well for some people, but if you're doing stage, you want a little bit more impact. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to place a small dot right here in the corner and just kind of work it around in like a little U-V shape. Just like that. So it gives like a brightness right here. And if you like, you can intensify that by adding more product. It's really up to you. So now that we've got that on, we're just going to go up to our brow. I'm just going to put it right there. And we'll blend our black into that in just a second. So now we're going to take our black eyeshadow, and I'm just using the brush I used before for the weight was just a fluffy blending brush. This is the large eyeshadow brush from Eco Tools, and I'm just going to tap a little bit of it off. And now because I'm using a darker color, I'm going to use a little piece of tissue paper here on my cheek to help prevent fallout. Now what I'm going to want to do is just place this flat side in and just sort of follow the contour of my crease. So you're just basically tracing your crease. Now you can go ahead and fill this in if you like. Okay, so now that you've got your lid filled in, make sure that shape is even. Okay, now that you've got that filled in, sorry, excuse me, my allergies are kind of acting up. So now I'm just going to take an angled eyeliner brush so I get a really precise line. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide where I want my wing to end. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the natural shape of my eye. So, you know, either your eye has a curve and it comes up like this on the bottom, you just follow that line. So, I'm just going to draw a line straight out. And with this eyeliner brush, it gives you a little bit more precision, a little bit more control. And now I'll just connect that. And kind of like you see how this has like a wave shape? It comes down and then it comes up. And then you're just going to want to fill in that little gap. Now at this point, if your eyeshadow isn't as dark as you'd like, you can go in with that big eyeshadow brush and you can just press some more product into that. Okay. Now we're going to take the angled eyeliner brush again with that Oil Slick, the black, and what we're going to do is we're just going to follow our lash line, not our waterline, but our lash line, out to about right there. And we're going to stop. Now we are going to go in with our eyeliner. This is Bourjois Kohl & Contour and Color Noir Expert, but any soft, creamy black eyeliner will do. And what you're going to want to do is pop out that bottom lid and just color in your waterline. Another good substitute for this, like if you're on a budget, might be Maybelline's Expert Wear. That's a softer black eyeliner pencil as well. Of course, if you wanted to, you could use MAC. And now we're tightlining, so we're just going to do our top waterline. Now you could skip the waterline eyelining altogether. Like let's say if you have really small eyes, you could have just done that eyeshadow and then put white eyeliner on the waterline. And for some people that works. Now we're going to take the eyeliner and we're just going to find where the black connects there, and we're going to draw a little point, like so. You just want to make sure everything connects. And at this point you would go in with black mascara, but I forgot my black mascara in the other room and I can't edit this out, so I'm just going to move on to the next look. So for the next eye, I'm going to teach you how to do a different kind of cat eye. It's very similar to the last one, but with a few little tweaks. So we're going to go in with the eyeshadow primer and prime our whole eyelid. And we're going to start lightest to darkest, just like last time. And we're going to use the same colors that we used on this set. Now, I forgot to mention, you might want to blend this white down in here, so this line isn't so harsh on the top. But other than that, the look was pretty much done. So, we've got our primer on this eye. And now we're going to take some more of that white. And just like before, we're going to put it in the corner of the eye. Okay, now we're actually going to take it over to the lid. And I don't know if you're using gesso or Blanc type by MAC, this might go in a little bit more pigmented. But this is what I have handy. So you're just going to do your whole lid right up to the crease. Then you're going to take the large eyeshadow brush from Eco Tools or whatever you have handy, and you're going to take the oil slick again, and you're just going to go, sorry, I'm trying to get an angle where I can see my eyelid, and you're going to go into the crease with this. Okay. Get nice and heavy and kind of blend it up a little bit. It's lost my thing. Okay. Now that you've got that on there, I'm just jumping around. There's no specific order that you should really do this in, but I'm just going to add my brow highlight here. Just like that. And I'm going to perfect up this line in here. Okay. Now at this point we're going to go in with the eyeliner brush from Eco Tools, or whichever angled eyeliner brush you have, and we are going to follow that line up just like last time, and we're going to connect it in. And then you just fill in that line. Now what I like to do is tap my eyeshadow off my brush and just sort of blend this inward. Okay, just like so. Now we go in with our eyeliner brush again. We do basically the same thing we did the last time. We just kind of follow that line over to about right there, and we're going to stop. Now we're going to go in with some liquid eyeliner, and you're going to start thin and build it thicker. And you can just follow the line that you've already drawn there, and that'll give you a better template. Now I'm sorry if this turns out a little messy, I'm rushing to beat the 10-minute mark. Then you're going to go in with your pencil liner, line the water line, and do that same sort of cat-eye V shape you did before, and connect it. And this is a little messy, but this is basically how it should look. In fact, if you needed to, because mine turned out a little bit too messy, just go in with the white there, and you touch up that area. And there are your two looks. And I hope this is helpful to some or all of you, and I will talk to you later, babies. Bye-bye.